Hey there everyone, it's time for another Friday challenge run. Today we're doing something pretty interesting. We're going into rock gardens. There was also a version of this for the Magna Mines, but I think I'll just do this one. Mainly because I totally forgotten about the challenge video until today when Jay posted his own run. And then I realized, oh crap, well I haven't done this yet, I should do this now. The idea is that we have to prepare Tikki Tooki and the really big sword. Now what that means is that when you prepare him, Tikki Tooki punishes you every time you take damage, and the really big sword is going to make you take damage for every hit you do, no matter what. And that's basically that's basically a challenge. And obviously, if Tikki Tooki punishes you, then all enemies get first strike and weakening, and I think you also lose a bunch of his boons. Anyway, this is painful. This is really painful. So I've prepared for this. We get to prepare anything we want, so I think going to spellcaster route is the smartest decision here, considering that the more you can avoid actually directly taking damage, the better. And I'd like to take the sorcerer, but I've already taken him for the previous run, which went really well, and I want to do something a bit different. I could take the wizard, I could take the blood mage, and the blood mage would actually make a lot of sense since you get to use your health as mana. So you can avoid dealing damage to enemies even more. But I want to actually try going with the fighter, and we'll do this as an elven fighter because we want magic more than physical attacks. And the reason for that is that I'm also going to be preparing the fabulous treasure and a transmutation seal, which is what I do every time if ever I prepare Tikki Tooki, unless I'm playing an assassin, in which case the assassin doesn't really need it. The fabulous treasure doesn't have any description that hints to you as to what you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do is use a transmutation seal when you start the dungeon, and transmute him for the 95 gold it's worth, which gives you a ton of gold you can tribute to Tikki Tooki and gain a bunch of piety. So I'm hoping to both get some boons from Tikki Tooki and also give myself a little piety cushion for all the damage I'm probably going to take, even though I'm playing an elf fighter. We disqualified the rogue and the assassin because, well, the rogue gets natural first strike, which kind of semi-counters the slow strike, and the assassin has swift hand, which makes his challenge a joke. Another class I could be taking is the paladin, but I feel like that would be cheating, because the paladin just can't be punished, and well, I mean, it's a perfectly viable strategy, but I want to try the fighter, because if I get just one extra shot of Tikki's edge, then the fighter gets 2 bonus experience for kill, and he levels up faster, and the elf goes really well with that. So yeah, we're going to try that, and I'm going to start with Flame Magnet, just because because I want to have the fireball with me. It's a bit of a luck driven game. If I don't find a fireball early, or at least a glyph, that'll help me with that. And as for the rest, well, let's grab a bunch of potions that can be useful. Schadenfreude is obvious when you're playing as an elf, and I think these two, I don't know if Fupaz is, oh, I'm not supposed to show that. I don't know if Fupaz is really worth it for this one. I kind of feel like Quicksilver plus Reflexes will be more useful. But you know what, I could always get the Super Meat Man. So I'm gonna take the Dodge, actually. That's an extra 3 Tikki Piety, and that might save me. We'll see. Usually you take Reflex over Quicksilver, but I'm gonna try this one this time. Let's grab extra gold, because we're probably gonna have to tribute some more to Tikki Tooki anyway. Apothecary I don't think is going to be necessary. So let's just grab an extra shop scroll. Or actually, I'm going to prepare quest items and hope for plate mail, because that just goes really well with the really big sword. If you're going to take hits, you might as well take less damage from him. And I think that's about it. Alright, spending too much time in the character preparation as always. Yeah, let's do this. So, first things first, we have to prepare Tikki Tooki. If we have to worship Tikki Tooki, I'm going to go ahead and transmute this right away. And bam, 125 starting gold, very nice. Where's Tikki? Oh, there he is. Alright. Oh, and by the way, the challenge also involves converting get in there right away, which is a shame because it's not going to give me conversion points anyway, but we'll deal with that. And worship, so I'm going to go ahead and tribute him right away. So, Tikki's Edge, because 2 shots of learning is awesome. That gives me an extra, and I'm also going to get dodging, since it's going to give me occasional Tikki Tooki Figher, and I want as much as that as possible. And I will also grab a shot of poison, because that's going to give me 1 Tikki Figher every time I attack, so it's going to soften the blow a little bit of the damage I take, and I'm going to tribute at least once to him. I'm not going to dump it all into Figher yet, because I don't know, I haven't tried this, I don't actually know how much Figher I'm going to be losing. Well, other than a lot. So, I don't have any mana boosters or anything right now, but I'm just going to go ahead and stack burning on this guy as I explore. One thing in maze dungeons with the fighter is that you know where level 1 monsters are going to be blocking the way. So you can try and avoid that as you explore. We have the pack maker here, which is nice because I'm stuck worshipping Tikki Tooki anyway. Consensus can be nice for extra piety if I'm sorely lacking it. And right, I forget if this has been changed yet, but I recall the plants taking away piety every time you hit them. Okay, health and mana is nice, but what I'm looking for is extra mana. Well, I'll take the hit. Maybe that was a bad idea. I'm not sure. This is pretty experimental. I can clear popcorn with the fireball, which is nice. But I don't have any more glyphs or any more... Well, let's find out if the plants take away piety. Nope, not anymore. I think it used to during the beta, but they changed that, presumably because it felt annoying. Extra mana is good. Could I get another glyph, please? I have enough popcorn here for an extra level up, actually. Look at that. 3 XP for a level 1 monster is really awesome. Tikki Tooki Figher in general is really awesome. Speaking of which, I should have cast a fireball on that previous creeper, and it was silly of me to not do. Oh, wonderful. Wanna fight is good. Oh, and a perfect boss for my elven fighter. Awesome. So this is going to give me some extra Tikki Tooki piety, which is very much nice, and okay, very much appreciated, and nice I found these 2 bosses together. I would love, okay, 2 fireballs is good, and I didn't even have to convert anything for that. Can I find a level 3, please? Alchemist Scroll, I'm not interested. Tri-Sword, no. What was in there? Fireheart, Piercing Wand, Pendant of Health, Piercing Wand, you know, Piercing Wand could actually be good for the magic resist guy, actually. In fact, well, see, not here. The thing is, I don't want to lock myself out of tribute if I need extra piety, but I'm already off a good start. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it and start wasting my mana on this guy instead. Oh hey. Cool. Could be a valid desecration target later if I'm relying exclusively on mana. And Tikki's dodge potions, possibly. So, them being slowed... No, I still... That's annoying. I forgot... I wasn't sure which was the proper interaction for that. Okay. So thanks to burn stacking, I can take a hit of that. I'm kind of indecisive on whether or not I should be casting Bonafide or lowering this guy's resists, because the extra experience is really appreciated. I have exploration here. Okay, this is something I always forget. I always forget to clear out plants before leveling up. Highly silly of me. Wondering if I could maybe take on this guy like I did the level 4 earlier, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll be able to. That is, if I can refill my mana. Which I I don't think I'll be able to. That's annoying. It's kind of silly, to be honest. Nope. I should have been more careful about that. That's really silly. Because right now what we have is a waste. Big waste, in fact. Well, I might as well just clear out these mushrooms, since I'm not going to be... Oh, a spoon. What am I saying? Of course there's a spoon. I keep forgetting that grabbing these... breaking these plants does that. Oh, okay. Titan guitar? Awesome. I don't really need Bonafide anymore. I mean, it's still an annoying sub-dungeon since there's no exploration, but... Okay, so this challenge isn't actually so bad. I said I didn't need Bonafide, but that's kind of short-sighted. I still want to keep it on hand for possible Tikki Tooki Figher. Now, one thing I would like, of course, is some more glyphs to convert. I'm keep holding on to Bonafide right now, because it's letting me because it's giving me... Oh, wonderful! This is basically all I ever wanted. In fact, I'm wondering, these damage prompts, shouldn't I be getting Piggy for poison as well? Well, anyway, let's just go ahead and convert this. Do I not get any piety for poison? I'm confused about that. Okay, there's probably a really obvious reason for that, and I'm just not thinking of it. Actually, if I'm exploring, I really should be lowering this guy's resistances. Actually, which of these two... Oh, they have the exact same stats, except this one also has a magical attack. I don't like killing all this popcorn. And if I do, I'd like to have a high level monster. That's part of the reason why I find this dungeon annoying, is that it's actually pretty tough to find good targets, especially if you don't have a glyph like End as well. How much is this dealing? I'm thinking if I blue bead, that could be nice. Because I'm thinking if I can't find a valid target, I might actually get started on one of the bosses. These two are both really weak. Have very low HP, and can be dealt with really early, especially if you have something like Blood to Power. Might actually considering getting another hit of Tikki's Edge, considering I'm doing alright. And I'm getting like 2 boss trophies in there, so which means it'll be pretty easy to get Piety. Of course, I'm not thinking very clearly if I'm forgetting about my slow strike here. And the corrosion. Ah, yeah. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Well, maybe it was a little bit presumptuous to get started so early on the boss. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use my potions now. What it's worth. Level 5 boss kill isn't bad. It's not anything really special, but gets the job done. I'm thinking about this. What I'm probably going to do with the pack maker is get the Alchemist's pack later on. In fact, I probably should have gotten it before doing that, but I wanted to keep consensus a possible option for me. Now, I'm going to go ahead and convert this. I don't really have any good targets, unfortunately. Oh, dodge. Very nice. Balance dagger could have been very funny here. Oh, and in this wall. Well, it's a bit late for this one. Whatever, I'll just convert it. And I should be looking at the other boss. Fortunately, Blood to Power is starting to run out of black space to use. But that's okay, because I have plenty of Tikki Piety. I don't think I'll really benefit all that much from an extra Tikki's Edge. Or would I? I'll just end up using Whoopaz on this guy, I think. Oh, I can take on this guy for some bonus experience anyway. No. I need to be focusing on this. What I can do is buy an extra Schadenfreude potion from the shop. Here. And getting started on this guy. And I'm gonna save this black space for Blood to Power, but on the next level. So level up once. Of course, I again forget to clear the plants because I'm me. I'll go ahead and get myself a Schadenfreude here. Need a level 4, I think. Yes, that'll be good. Okay, we're really close to level 7. I never really got much out of this piercing wand. And I'm low on mana. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and quaff Quicksilver right away. Doesn't let me dodge. This still doesn't let me dodge. Wonderful. I'll just convert Blood to Power now. Grab this, slow everyone. Getting hit an extra time would really make Tikki Tooki angry. I'll just take the mana burn, even though it's a big waste, and kill another level 1. Oh, no, dodge. Okay. Right. Plants can trigger... Did Whoopaz even do anything? I don't think so. Oh well. Well, I might as well just use up all my mana anyway. And this is going to be just fine. Go ahead and grab reflexes. There we go. Well, that was that. Okay, that was actually pretty simple, and I think it's the crazy fast leveling that the fighter has that really made this. As you can tell, I wasn't really thinking much. I was just kind of going around doing stuff, not really working too hard, and I ended up winning this. So I'm not entirely sure if it was the challenge was a lot easier than I thought it would be, or just like Tikki Tooki Figher is kind of broken, which he is. Being lucky with the last boss, which was a tormented one, so my strategy was kind of tailor-made for that. But yeah, that was just kind of me derping it out. like sloppy playing, and well, I guess that was it. All right. So I'm looking forward to watching and finding out what everyone else did for this. See you next week.